Welcome to the Grab the Map podcast, where we don't just look at it, we grab the map. Yep, I love teaching. I love real estate. I love education. I love teaching people how to combine real estate with education to grow their wealth, to grow their income. That's what I've done. I bought rental properties. I bought flips. I bought all kinds of things so that I can grow my business. So that I can grow my family's net worth, so I can help other people, and I hope you do the same thing. You can reach out to our community at grabthemap@gmail.com. That's our email address. You can get on Facebook and search us. We're at Grab the Map on Facebook. I really hope that you'll join us. I hope that you will do things with us that show us that you're engaged, that you'll get an education, that you'll partner with us, that you'll send us deals, that you'll invest with us. Those are things that I'm looking forward to doing if you're listening to this podcast. Today, I thought I'd talk very personal about a recent personal mistake. And I know that sometimes people don't want to talk about mistakes. Last week, I talked to you about 10 mistakes I made at the beginning of my business. I guess it might not be last week for you, because if you're listening to this podcast, then the date might not matter. But I thought that I'd tell you the truth about a recent mistake that I made. Sometimes we can be very ambitious. Sometimes we can want to grow our businesses so much that we forget to make good decisions that lead to long, prosperous relationships. And sometimes you can hustle so hard that you end up stepping on people that are helping you grow your business. And that's what I did. I got so excited about a deal that I stepped on someone in order to get that deal. That person's not very excited with me right now. He's not very happy. In fact, he's doubting my integrity. He's doubting the type of person that I am. He's doubting the friendship that we've developed over some time. And I am deeply, deeply sorry that I have done this. You know, sometimes I think that it's important that we stop sometimes and reflect on our actions, because money is not the most important thing in real estate. You know, when all the money is gone or all the money is there, you want people around you that you know, that you like, and that you trust. And I like to think that I was building a great relationship with this guy. So, what do I learn from this? Number one, you want to maintain relationships with people more than you want to make money. You want to maintain great relationships with people more than you want money. Because if you maintain great relationships, money will come. It might not come as fast as you want. It might not come exactly how you wanted it to come. But that relationship being there will allow you to grow. And not just grow with your money, but grow in your mind. I'm big on having mentors, big on having supports, big on having people to bounce things off of and to give advice. And that mistake is going to cost me possibly this relationship. It's not going to be the same afterwards, because this person will always have in their mind that I didn't do something I said I was going to do. It's the most important thing in this business. Integrity. Do what you say you're going to do. Communicate if something changes. Communicate if it looks like you're not going to be able to get something done. And when you do that, there's nothing you cannot accomplish. You know, another thing I thought about was how I could have done differently in this decision. You know, when I actually look at it, I could have disappointed someone else, right? And sometimes I think that we have to really think about the relationships that we're creating in real estate. We have to think about how we are growing our business. And we want to make sure that the relationships that are long-term relationships, we protect at all cost. Sometimes we might have to disappoint a seller of a property and tell them we can't close on time, or we can't close as fast as they want. But we want to preserve relationships with our long-term partners. We want to preserve relationships with our long-term vendors, right? Sometimes we might have to tell a tenant that something is not going to be ready. Instead of pushing through and getting it ready and taking care of them, but in long term, not being able to take care of other customers that are long-term investments. And I realize that I'm not being extremely specific in this podcast, but I think being very transparent and being very honest might help some of you as you think about hustle, as you think about buying the next house, flipping the next deal, wholesaling, as you think about the next interaction that you're going to have with somebody. I want you to think about this. You can grow your business with integrity. You can take care of your investors on time. You can take care of your tenants responsibly. You can take care of your sellers responsibly. And if you can't, reflect on what decision you made that made you make that mistake and fix it. Was I too greedy? Was I too hungry? Was I not disciplined enough? Okay? Did I not push hard enough? And if you figure out that that was the case, fix it. It was a personal message this week. John Crutchfield would grab the map. And I want to tell you here, we don't just look at it, we grab the map.